Hubert here at Shoe Healer. Some diesel boots have come in for repair. Further to our email conversation, and can you please find a pair of boots? Anne seems to think that these might be able to be bonded back together again. Anne, you've got some boots over here want bonding back together. Are you coming over to do them? No, I didn't think you would be. So, what have we got here? A beautiful looking pair of diesel boots. Look at this lovely leather. They really are lovely, this upper, but the unit is coming off the bottom. It's just been bonded on, and with any sort of fashion shoe like these, at some point the glue is going to give up. If the shoe isn't stitched together or riveted or some mechanical way of holding it together, eventually it's going to come apart, and that's what's happened here. We've got a soft rubber and we've got quite a hard midsole there. So I think the problem's been the soft rubber has expanded and moved and the hard rubber hasn't, and it's just wore away the glue underneath. This one here, look, this one is still stuck a little bit, but look, just gently pull that and you can see that peeling back all the way back. So the glue has just gone off. But also on these diesel boots, if you look inside, can you see the screws in there? Look, somebody has had to screw this heel stack back on. This is one of those compressed cardboard constituted leather, and the heel stack has had to been screwed back on. And although it looks a little bit Heath Robinson, that it's done the job. Those heels are on there solid. So what we're going to have to do on these diesel boots is machine this back, see what material it is, put the correct primer on there, then the correct glue. Same with the other side. This is a soft rubber. I'm thinking this will just be a rubber, this will be a primer, and then a plastic glue, then the rubber glue over the top, and then bond that back down. What we'd like to do, we'd like to stitch this on, but the problem with that is we would stitch through the insole, stitch this down, and that would be absolutely fine, but chances are they won't be waterproof then, and as the gentleman walks he'll draw moisture up through the sole. So that's something unfortunately we can't do with these. We'll bond them, get them in the press and get them back to the gentleman, see how he gets on with them. Right, so we've got these here. I've been on the machine with them and I've machined them all off to get them nice and crisp and clean on these diesel boots. This is what they look like, and this here, it looks like nothing, but this has got glue on it. This is clean. This is the old glue that's gone off. If I put new glue over the top of there, it will just peel off. It has to be machined right back to the rubber. This is a hard rubber, this is a soft rubber, and they're going to go together just perfectly. They really will. Now at this stage, while doing this little repair, we could stitch through the inside and stitch this down and then put the sole over the top like that, and that would make these really super solid. But the truth is, I've been all the way around the edges and they stuck really well, surprisingly well for a fashion shoe. So we're not going to go to that trouble. There's no point rebuilding this boot to a level that the rest of the boot is going to wear out beforehand. So I've checked them both out. We're just going to bond that back down. They'll go together and then these diesel boots will be done. But I do like the colour. What a lovely looking boot. Cheers. They're still quite solid, these heel stacks, but I don't like to see that gaping there. Let's see if we can't get a good old screw in there. These have already spoke to the customer, and these had a repair in London where the heel stacks had come loose and he had them done at a local a repairer down there. There'll be more screws in these. I wouldn't go to the airport in them, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Come on, stay there. Get right down there into that corner where we need you. We get that to... Okay, that's pulled that tight. Fabulous. Look at that, look, just... Can you see that there? It's just pulling away there, so we get another couple of screws. in there. And that will be about as good as it gets for these. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, the glue's gone tacky. In fact, it's more than tacky, it's about dry, so we'll put a bit of heat on it. I'm doing it with a blowgun, and I've only started using a hot air gun since I've seen other repairers using them on the internet. So, yeah, quite a good idea, just a little bit of heat on there. The alternative is to use the cabinet there, and you would put that under there with the light on and use it that way, heat cabinet or activator cabinet. And then we'll press this back down, lining it back up on there, onto there. Double-faced hammer, we can just spin that and get the smaller head round the edges. And then press the sides together. Am I getting that? Yeah, look, just squeezing those together nicely. All around the boot. And then into the press. Now, if this was plastic, I wouldn't be using the press, because plastics, thermoplastics, they're a little bit soft and they have a tendency to rip the glue seal apart. So this is rubber and it's quite strong. A quick trim of the edges and they'll be done. I don't think we need to do pictures of them. They've gone back together really well. I'm just checking around the heel stack that's been screwed. I might put a few more screws in. But yeah, that is those diesel boots all done.